Hi, I'm really excited to be here with Jason, who leads FirstNet for AT&T. I know climate resilience is a key issue for AT&T. Can you share why the topic matters so much to the company and what actions you're taking to make the business more resilient?
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, it's really important for our customers, our employees, and our communities. If you think about it, they depend on us. What's going on right now with the pandemic is we've got people working from home depending on our network to connect with their work. We've got students connecting with their schools and teachers as well. We've got public safety out there every day trying to help protect us, doctors and nurses working in hospitals. And so as you can imagine, it's just essential for our communities that they can depend on our network. And if you think about AT&T from 2016 to 2018, disasters have cost our network $874 million. And so that's why we
Mm.
created the climate change analysis tool. And we really partnered with Argonne Labs. They have such rich data sets, and we put together with that data our network data to really understand what's going on. And we projected 30 years out what we think the impacts will be on our network. And we're using that to help harden our network, make it more disaster proof, if you will, so that we can protect it and make sure that it's there for our customers, whether they're at home for school or if they're fighting fires or defending us like public safety would.
And in developing that climate change analysis tool, what lessons has AT&T learned that could be helpful to other companies and communities as they're working to build resilience?
Yeah, we've learned a bunch of things. I guess a couple of the most important. Number one, it's not a one size fits all situation. Every community, every city, every workplace is different. Just look at what's going on right now in our country. We've got wildfires out west. We've got hurricanes hitting the East Coast and the Gulf Coast. We've got a derecho that impacted the Midwest. So every community is different and faces different challenges. And so we've definitely learned it's not one size fits all. And we've also learned that we've got to look at this comprehensively and take action on the data. And that when you do, it will help our communities and it will help our company as we navigate the challenges of climate change and resiliency.
Great. And you were talking there about communities. True resilience obviously goes beyond anything one company can do on its own. How are you working to help AT&T's communities prepare for climate change?
Yeah, a great example is I just recently got back from Louisiana. Louisiana was hit hard by Hurricane Laura in the Lake Charles and Cameron areas. And when I got there, there was a lot of devastation in homes and things like that. But preparing from a climate perspective, we're able to think about how we build our network and build it differently to withstand storms like Hurricane Laura. We can do things like elevate the electronics feet above the ground so that they are above water levels and potential water levels. We can harden them from a wind perspective. We can put different braces and different designs on the towers. And so thinking about it from not just a coverage perspective, but how we design it for climate and using the information that we can get from like an Argonne Labs relationship and our climate change analysis tool as we design our future networks can help us even better prepare for these disasters like Hurricane Laura. And to help further the entire community, we're sharing with the public the same rich data sets that we gained from working with Argonne Labs so that the entire community can benefit from the same kinds of actions that we are taking across our network as we design for climate change, now others can benefit from the same thing using that data.
Great. And you started talking there about FirstNet, and your role leading the FirstNet program means that you work directly on disaster recovery and response for AT&T. How's the experience that you were talking about there? How's that, influenced how you're thinking about climate change and about AT&T's resilience work?
Yeah, so I mean, you can imagine. I just talked about Hurricane Laura, but also, the work we did with Argonne Labs was focused on wind and water, flood situations, water levels. And you can see the impact of wind as you look at the West Coast right now, all of the fires that are taking place. Um, Understanding what may happen there allows us to harden. We can place our sites in different locations if we understand wind impacts. We can more stabilize the structure of the mobility towers by adding braces and infrastructure, providing different build designs to withstand the wind. And so, in every facet of what we do, as we look at climate as another aspect, instead of just building for coverage specifics, we can also add in climate specifics, and that will allow us to design a more hardened, more resilient capability that, again, for me in FirstNet is tremendously critical because we have to be dependable. We have to be there for public safety so that they can be there for their communities. They can go do the amazing work they need to do. But if they can't communicate, they will struggle. And so for us, designing with climate in mind really helps us be there for public safety.
And resilience is one side of the coin when it comes to climate change. Obviously, the other's mitigation. What's AT&T doing to bring down greenhouse gas emissions?
Yeah, we're doing a great deal in that space. We just announced our commitment to achieve carbon neutrality by 2035. And so, that is a big step for us. As you can imagine, we have a tremendous fleet of vehicles. We have the world's best mobility network. We've got Warner Media's premium content creation. All of these things we're committing to that 2035 carbon neutrality. So it really is an all team effort for us. The entire company is galvanized and going after this goal. It's one of those big, hairy, audacious goals, but it's one of those that we're committed to and looking forward to achieving.
Fantastic. And why have you chosen Climate Week NYC as a key moment to push the work that you're doing?
Oh my gosh, what a great opportunity. What a great place. Just the collaboration that exists in that time at this event. It's phenomenal. We can participate, share what we've learned as we're doing here, but also learn from others, get to hear great ideas of how we can hit our carbon neutrality targets and see what other people are doing. We can share and figure out new relationships that we can form together to go and achieve all of our collective goals. So just the community and the learning and the education is something that you can't get many places. So really excited to be a part of it.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.